7 kilometers behind the front line in the Donbas, Ukrainian tank crews take their orders for the day ahead. The snow ensures that no Russian drones are around to target their positions. Hidden beneath the sparse tree cover, this tank forms part of a second defensive line, ready to leap forward into attack if the Russians break through Ukrainian positions. But the tank crew is frustrated by its limitations.
In its day, this was a very good tank and its technology was top secret. But now it's old and difficult to fight in. Look, it's as old as I am, and I'm no spring chicken.
Inside, conditions for the three-man crew are cramped. Room here for the driver only. Their commander says everyone is focused on victory, but he's desperate to see the German Leopard tanks that have now been promised to Ukraine.
The main issue is those Western tanks. If we get all the tanks our commander-in-chief has asked for, we can completely change the intensity of our fighting. And we can drive them out of our country. We really need those tanks.
With the Russian offensive expected here any time, the commander has to make the best of what he's got now. These old Soviet-era tanks have to be ready. They take the T-64 on a test run to put it through its paces. Battle ready once more, it resumes its position beneath the tree cover. They have to check that another tank is in working order. It was in combat less than a week ago and has destroyed 5 Russian tanks since the war began. But it's in need of constant repair. This is a T-64. It's the main battle tank in the Ukrainian army. A good, solid tank, but more than 50 years old in many cases, which helps explain why Ukrainian tank crews spend 70% of their time repairing them. Time to take a break from the cold. This crew are fortunate. They can take shelter in a house in a nearby village. Others have to dig their own shelters in the open fields. It's a roof over their heads, but for 7 men, the conditions are cramped and temporary.
Since the start of the war, we haven't been able to stay in one place for more than a few days. It's too dangerous for the soldiers and the machines. The longer we stay, the faster the Russians can find us.
Constantly ready to move, constantly under stress. Small comforts are all they have.
I hope we can force the Russians out by the end of spring. With the help of God and our partners, we'll expel them from our country. Then we will live in peace and return to our families.
Slava Ukraini, glory to Ukraine, reads the slogan scrawled across the wall. More poignant are the pictures drawn by their children. They haven't seen their families for 4 months. When they're sent out into combat, these pictures on the back of the front door are a reminder that someone's waiting for them back home.